Welcome back. Now, as the Conservative leadership contest finally drags to a close, it closes at 5 p.m. today. The winner is set to inherit a very bleak economic picture, with warnings of recession and the possibility of inflation spiralling even further out of control. So how can the incoming Prime Minister get the economy back on track? Is it even possible to do so in any short order? Well, joining me now is the economist Andrew Lillico. And Andrew, I suppose it's the most extraordinarily poisoned chalice for whoever becomes Prime Minister on Tuesday next week. We've got sky-high inflation predicted to go to 20%. We've got incredible debt burdens in this country. We've got the highest tax burden as well for more than half a century. And we're looking at a likely recession coming in the next quarter. What on earth can the next Prime Minister do?
Yes, it's one of those who'd want the job, or certainly you wouldn't want to start from here kind of a situations. Absolutely. The priority, the initial priority is going to have to be what to do about the extremely high inflation and energy bills challenges over the winter. And I would assume that what will happen is there will be an emergency budget. As part of that emergency budget, there'll be some uprating of benefits, or something that's equivalent to uprating of benefits for and benefits thresholds for those that are on benefits. So that normally their benefits would only be uprated in April each year. They can't, with 20% inflation, wait until next April to have their benefits raised. Otherwise, they won't get through the winter. So there'll have to be a rise in benefits for them, or some payment to them. So I imagine that will be the first order of business. There will probably be some announcements of cancellations of some of the tax rises that we scheduled for next year. So that's the corporation tax is supposed to go up from 19% to 25%. I'm sure that'll be cancelled. She will probably reverse the NI rise. So that was the stuff that was supposed to pay for social care, if you remember. She's saying that instead of doing that, she's going to divert funds from the NHS. Yeah, probably that means that she'll feel she has to announce some additional NHS spending as well, probably in the emergency budget. As part of that, there will also be some broader packages for what to do for the wider economy in terms of the energy situation. So probably there'll be some sort of loans, like the bounce back loan scheme there was for the in COVID for smaller businesses that will be available, and there will also perhaps she'll look at some of these other schemes for doing things like the energy companies absorbing some of the wholesale energy price rise in it, so they make a bit of a loss in the short term. That's the people who do the transmission and distribution and so on, but they recover that through higher bills over the medium term. There are schemes of that sort. We've seen quite likely some version of that come in. And there also may be some sort of high profile thing that they try, like there's talk of a 5% temporary cut in VAT to get the economy through recession. I imagine they'll have a go at that. So it's quite a wide package of things. There'll be other stuff as well, but that's enough for us to be going along with.